Hello and welcome to our class, page 53, unit 7a, part 3, reading. A. Look at 3 more pictures from the National Portrait Gallery. Do you know who the people are or anything about them? نگاه میکنیم به 3 تصویر دیگر از National Portrait Gallery. تصویر 1, 2 and 3. آیا شما این افراد رو میشناسید یا چیزی در رابطه با اونها میدونید یا خیر؟ Part B. Read and listen to 3 audio guide extracts. Check your answers to A. به فایل صوتی B گوش میدیم و اون پاسخهایی رو که به قسمت A دادیم رو چک میکنیم.
3.47
Marilyn Monroe was born in Los Angeles, California in 1926. When she was a child, her life was very hard. Her mother was sick, and her father wasn't there very much. Marilyn was a factory worker and a model before she was an actress. Marilyn's 3 husbands were very important to her during her life. Her first husband was a sailor. The second was a famous baseball player, Joe DiMaggio. And the last was a famous writer, Arthur Miller.
Very good. Number 1 راجب مارلین مونرو هست که میگه was born in Los Angeles. در لس آنجلس به دنیا اومد. California in 1926. When she was a child, وقتی که بچه بود, her life was very hard. زندگیش خیلی سخت بود. Her mother was sick. مادرش مریض بود. And her father wasn't there very much. و پدرش هم خیلی پیششون نبود. Marlene was a factory worker and model before she was an actress. قبل از اینکه مارلین بازیگر بشه کارگر کارخونه و یک مدل بود. Marlene's 3 husbands were very important to her during her life. 3 همسر مارلین برای او خیلی مهم بودن در طول زندگیش. Her first husband was a sailor. اولین شوهرش یک ملوان بود. The second was a famous baseball player, Joe DiMaggio. دومیش یک بازیکن مشهور بیسبال بود به نام جو دیماجیو. و and the last was a famous writer, Arthur Miller. و آخریش هم یک نویسنده مشهور بود به نام آرثر میلر. پس تصویر اول رو نگاه میکنیم. خانم مارلین مونرو هست و این اطلاعات رو راجبش میدونیم و اما تصویر دوم رو با هم دیگه گوش میدیم.
Mary Wilson, Diana Ross, and Florence Ballard were born in the 1940s in Detroit, Michigan, a pop and soul singing group during the 1960s. All 3 women were very talented singers. In 1965, the Supremes were the first all-female singing group to have a #1 album in the U.S. Their music was popular with everyone, men and women, teens and adults, and it is still popular today.
اگر به تصویر دوم نگاه بکنیم 3 خانم هستن. Mary Wilson, Diana Ross and Florence Ballard. به جای این 3 میتونیم بگیم they و بعدش میگیم were born. They were born in the 1940s in Detroit, Michigan. پس این 3 نفر در دهه 1940 در دیترویت، میشیگان به دنیا اومدن. Together they were the Supremes. با همدیگه گروه سوپریم رو تشکیل دادن. A pop and soul singing group during the 1960s. با همدیگه گروه سوپریم رو تشکیل دادن که یک گروه خوانندگی پاپ و سول هست. سول هم میدونیم a type of music that often expresses deep emotions. نوعی موسیقیه که احساسات عمیق رو بیان میکنه. در دهه 1960 All 3 women were very talented singers. این سه تا خانم همشون خیلی مهارت داشتن، خواننده های با استعدادی بودن. In 1965 در سال 1965 the Supreme were the first all-female singing group to have a number one album in the US. گروه سوپریم اولین گروه آوازخوانی خانم ها بودن که اولین آلبوم رو در آمریکا داشتن. Their music was popular with everyone. موسیقی اونها در بین همه محبوب بود. Men مردان، women زنان، teens نوجوانان and adults بزرگسالان. And it is still popular today. هنوز هم مشهوره.
Thomas Edison, an inventor and businessman, was born in Ohio in 1847. At 13, he was an excellent salesperson selling candy and newspapers to train passengers. Later, he was the inventor of the incandescent light bulb, a movie camera, and the phonograph. Edison was also the owner of many companies, and some of them are in business today. For example, General Electric. He was the loving husband of two wives, Mary Stillwell and Mina Miller, and the father of 6 children.
و اما تصویر سوم، توماس ادیسون an inventor and businessman. توماس ادیسون یک مخترع و یک بیزینسمن بوده. was born in Ohio in 1847 که در اوهایو در سال 1847 به دنیا اومده. At 13 در 13 سالگی he was an excellent sales person. یک فروشنده عالی بوده. Selling candy and newspaper to train passengers که آب نبات و روزنامه رو به مسافران قطار میفروخته. Later he was the inventor of the incandescent light bulb. بعداً مخترع چراغ‌های رشته‌ای a movie camera دوربین فیلمبرداری and the phonograph و دستگاه ضبط صدا یا گرامافون رو اختراع میکنه. Edison was also the owner of many companies. ادیسون همچنین مالک شرکت‌های زیادی بوده. And some of them are in business today. بعضی از اونها هم هنوز در حال بیزینس هستن. For example, به طور مثال General Electric. He was the loving husband of two wives, Mary Stillwell, 1855 to 1884, and Mina Miller, 1865 to 1947, and the father of 6 children. او همسر دوست داشتنی 2 خانم بوده، مری استیلول و مینا میلر و پدر 6 بچه بوده. Very good. Part C. Read the text again and answer the questions. Number 1. Why was Marilyn's life hard when she was a child? پاسخ میدیم که her mother was sick and her father wasn't there very much. پس دلیل اینکه زندگی مارلین خیلی سخت بوده هنگام بچگی این بوده که her mother was sick and her father wasn't there very much. Number 2. Who were Joe DiMaggio and Arthur Miller? سوال اینه جو دیماجیو و آرثر میلر چه کسایی هستن؟ میگیم they were Marlin's second and third husbands. اونها همسران دوم و سوم مارلین هستن. Number 3. Were there any men in the Supremes? آیا در گروه Supremes آقایی هم بوده؟ میگیم no they weren't. نه. Number 4. Why is the Supremes music still popular today? چرا هنوز هم موسیقی گروه سوپریم مشهوره، محبوبه؟ پاسخ ما اینه All 3 women were very talented singers. به این dلیل که همه این 3 خانم خیلی با استعداد بودن، خواننده های با استعدادی بودن. Number 5. What was Thomas Edison good at when he was a boy? توماس ادیسون وقتی که یک پسر بود در چه چیزی خوب بود؟ در چه چیزی مهارت داشت؟ میگیم که he was an excellent salesperson. یک فروشنده عالی بود. Selling candy and newspaper to train passengers. و number 6 who was Thomas second wife. همسر دوم توماس کی بود؟ میگیم مینا میلر. Very good. Part 4 vocabulary word formation. A. Find words in the texts for people made from these words. Number 1. Act خودش گفته OR اضافه کنیم میشه actor. Number 1 actor. Number 2 sailor. Number 3 player. Number 4 writer. Number 5 singer. Number 6 businessman. Number 7 designer. Number 8 inventor. Word building professions. We often add ER or OR to a verb. For example, writer, actor. ما اغلب میایم به فعل ER یا OR اضافه میکنیم. مثلا فعل write رو داریم به معنی نوشتن، ER اضافه میکنیم writer نویسنده. یا act بازی کردن، OR اضافه میکنیم actor بازیگر. و we often add IAN or IST or man or woman to a noun. For example, musician. ما اغلب میام IAN و IST رو میام به یک اسم اضافه میکنیم و اون رو تبدیل میکنیم به یه اسم دیگه. مثلا musician با IAN یا art میگیم artist یا business میگیم businessman یا businesswoman و میایم یک کلمه جدید ایجاد میکنیم. قسمت B. Are the words below verbs or nouns؟ اول باید بگیم که این کلماتی که در این قسمت هستن فعل هستن یا اسم. دوم Do you know the words for the people؟ Number 1 Dance verb هست، وقتی که R اضافه میکنیم میشه dancer رقصنده. Number 2 Compose تنظیم کردن آهنگ، ساختن آهنگ. verb R اضافه میکنیم چون خودش ای داره میشه composer یعنی آهنگساز. Number 3 Politics سیاست noun politician سیاست مدار. Number 4 Science علم scientist دانشمند. Number 5 Direct movie تبدیل میشه به movie director. Number 6 Novel به معنی رمان novelist رمان نویس. Sports ورزش sportsman یا sportswoman. Number 8 Paint به معنی رنگ کردن نقاشی کردن. verb هست ER اضافه میشه painter نقاش. art به معنی هنر noun IST اضافه میشه artist هنرمند. و music بازم noun IAN اضافه میشه musician موسیقیدان. به فایل صوتی گوش میدیم.
3.48 1,
Dancer.
2, composer. 3,
Politician.
4, scientist. 5,
Movie director.
6, novelist. 7,
Sportsman, sportswoman.
8, painter. 9,
Artist.
10, musician.
Part C. Listen and check. Underline the stressed syllable. Practice saying the words. باید زیر قسمت هایی که استرس دارن خط بکشیم. اگر دقت بکنید number 1 dancer روی D 2 composer P politics روی T و politician هم باز روی T'ه science و scientist هر روی S هست movie director استرس روی T هست novelist روی N sportsman روی S painter روی P artist روی A و musician روی S که اینجا صدای Z میده Part D write the names of 4 famous people in each circle ask a partner اسم 4 نفر فرد مشهور رو که زنده هستن alive اینجا می نویسید و همچنین dead 4 نفر دیگر رو هم اینجا But who's Shakira پاسخ she's a singer دوستتون پاسخ میده که او خواننده است Who was Charles Darwin? He was a scientist. افراد مختلف رو نوشتید از دوستتون میپرسید و اون به شما پاسخ میده. و part 5 listening and writing A. Listen to 5 clues about 2 famous people. Do you know who they are? 5 تا کلو به ما میده. 5 تا راهنمایی به ما میده راجع به 2 تا فرد مهم. باید تشخیص بدیم که اونها کی هستن. به فایل صوتی گوش میدیم.
3.49 1. He was an English writer. He was born in the 16th century. He was married with 3 children. He was born in Stratford-upon-Avon. He is famous for his plays, for example, Hamlet and Macbeth. 2.
She was born in London in 1932 to American parents. She was a famous actress. She was dark-haired and very beautiful. She was best friends with Michael Jackson. She was famous for her dark blue eyes.
با توجه به فایل صوتی و اطلاعاتی که به ما داد باید حدس بزنید که این 2 نفر کیا هستن. پایان صفحه 53 و پایان قسمت دوم درس 7A. Take care. Bye.